Well, here we have another day where the dip buyers step up. Guys, all 2024, we get 2 to 3 days of pullback. What does the dip buyers do? They buy the damn dip. Last Wednesday, we closed at 523.17. Then the next 3 trading days, we had 3 trading days that closed lower. And then what happened today? Got a higher bounce, a higher close. Now, is this another one where the dip buyers are gonna buy the dip and send us to new all-time highs, or is this just a textbook back test of the breakdown of the triangle pattern? I mean, we got below it. It almost would you. I don't know. This wick hit this wick. For me to consider it's filled, it's got to go up to the candle's body. Okay, now we got to be careful because you see this candle's wick on April 1st, and then today's candle wick is right around the same area. Usually this is considered what's that candle pattern called? In this context, it's called a bullish counter candle pattern. It's called a bullish counter candle pattern. You guys can look it up if you want to. So we got to be careful here, okay? 3 days of down days and we got a higher close. Kind of what's been happening a lot in 2024. So if there is follow through tomorrow, guess what? It's got to clear 520.5 and 522. If that happens, guys, don't argue with the price action. I mean, 522, that is around where the gap is, and it's also my fib level, so it's an area of confluence. But if we clear that level, guys, that would recapture the 2024 trend line, and it would clear that fib level, and it would tell me, hey, I think we're going to go to new all-time high. So we'll see if this bullish counter play candle pattern will play out, okay? But remember, guys, don't argue with the price action, okay? We got YouTubers out there that argue with the price action. They'll look at 56 different indicators and 20 different news sources, but they'll ignore the price action. I don't know what the hell is wrong with them, but you know who's more crazy than those people? The people that followed them. Good Lord. Please, guys, follow the price action. That is the shepherd, and we are the sheep. Bah! Now, we are neither bullish or bearish. We are sheeps. So we got to be ready for either case scenario, okay? Because like I said earlier, this could be a textbook back test of the 2024 trend line. So if it is bearish, 518 is my fib level, okay? It has to break down tomorrow. The RSI is not oversold or overbought, so we can go either way right now. We just got to be open to it, and whatever the setup's going to be, we trade it in that direction. So 518 breakdown, look to short with 516, 514.3, 513, 512 in play. All the way down to 510 is a big possibility. Remember, I was talking about the M pattern. If it is an M pattern, we could go all the way down to 508. That's definitely a possibility. We got some gaps down there too. All right. All I'm saying to you guys is know the levels, know the setups, and trade it unbiasedly. Whether it's to the upside or to the downside, the price action is the shepherd. Don't argue with it, okay? You're going to listen to those 57 different indicators and the 25 different news outlet, but don't follow the price action. Are you crazy? You guys know my plan for tomorrow, whether it's to the bull case or to the bear case. Anything between 518 and 522, it might be just chop, might be consolidation. We'll see. But for more upside, we definitely need 522 to recapture. And for more downside, we definitely need 518 and 516 to break down. Triple Q here. Look at this. Remember that blue trend line that I had? We had one test here, one bounce here. We had a third test yesterday, and we getting some follow through, guys, okay? If it breaks out 443 tomorrow and 445 tomorrow, guys, Uncle Charters is bullish, okay, in a sheepish way, though, okay? Got to break out those levels to trigger longs. Now, when would I be bearish? When we can break down this trend line. How do you know it's a dead cat bounce? Well, when the initial test is a bounce, but then we get a false breakout or something from these upper levels, and then it come test it again and then break it down. Once it break down 439, you know, hey, that's a dead cat bounce. In this case, it's bearish. Look to short with lower targets in place. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with the price action, guys. Why do I got this on the 15-minute chart? Because I was trading it. That's why. Let's look on the daily chart. Okay, I got a bunch of lines. Those are my levels. But hey, once again, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told you last time. We gotta clear 892. Now we did clear 892 and it gave us a beautiful move intraday. If you're a day trader, ooh, you're probably having the time of your life right now, or not, I don't know. But if we're talking swing trading, we need that close on the daily chart above 892 to put those higher targets in play, all the way up to 900, maybe all the way back up to 907.8. But as long as below 892, it's very difficult for me to favor more upside. We could be consolidating for more downside, okay? The critical support levels to watch. Well, got a bunch of support levels, 888, 885, 883, 880. But if those levels break down, 877 and the next fib level, 872.88, could be in play. And I also got a yellow trend line here, multiple tests, and the third test would be around that 872.88 area confluence. Actually, it's a fourth test, not a third test. All right, guys, play the levels. Here is Tesla. I also have it on a 15-minute chart, but let's look on the daily chart. Got a bounce, got an outside daily candle setup where today's candle range is bigger than yesterday's candle range. In this context, it is bullish, but we'll see if this follow through. 170 must clear tomorrow, and especially 173. As you guys see, I got this downtrend line, this orange downtrend line. To break out, it's got to clear 173. If 173 clears, I would favor more upside, maybe get back above 180 and test 185, okay? For me to get bearish, it's got to break back below 165, 0.5. 160, excuse me, not 165. It's 166.5. The fib level is 166.5, and that got, well, we closed at 168.3 today, guys. So that means we recaptured it. That's a false breakdown setup or whatever. So as long as above 166.5, it could get that upside. But if we want to get bearish, we want to see 166.5 break back down, guys. IWM bouncing off this pink trend line that I got. I've had this pink trend line since the October 2023 low. Still respecting it, it looks like. All right, for me to take this bounce serious, it's got to clear the fib level at 27.5. Recapture that, and I would favor more upside. Look to long 210, 212, 213.5-ish. All that happy stuff would be in play. Now, if we break down the trend line, which is at 204.6, and then the fib level at 203, I am bearish. Okay, bearish. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Okay, follow the price action. Up or down, it don't matter. Okay, and here we got Apple. It closed at 169.65. Trying to recapture the neckline of this potential head and shoulder pattern. Is this a regular back test? Or are we trying to get the bounce? Okay, it could be, what's it called? The stop loss hunting stuff. Okay, it's a trap move that the market makers love to do against us retail traders. And if that's the case, 170, 172 clears, y'all better look to long if y'all plan on getting your P&L green, okay? 170, 172 clears, look to long. As long as below 170, bears technically do still have a shot at more downside. They need to break down 168 to put 166 or lower in play, okay? AMD still trying to bounce, overall consolidating, don't know what the hell it wants to do. It did close above 180. Now, if we're going to be bearish, it's got to break down 180. Give us that false breakout setup to put 176, 173.3 or lower in play. We need that false breakout setup to enter those puts, guys. Now, if AMD is ready to go back to the upside, then one, it's got to stay above 180. Two, it's got to clear 182, and that will put 183.5 and 185 in play. Now, 185 is a fib level, so if that clears, it's likely some type of bottom is in, and we are going to head up to the upside. Don't you argue with the price action. Here's Amazon, still consolidating, still closing above that 179 level. What's that 179 level? That is the 1.5 Fibonacci level. As long as above, I'm still overall bullish. Amazon could be just trying to consolidate, chop sideways a little bit to make room to the upside. If it can clear 183 tomorrow, then we might be heading up. 185, 186.8 or higher would be in play. Bear case, break down 179 and 177. 179 is a fib level. 177 is this uptrend line, this orange uptrend line. Break that down, and that is when I would go bears. But as of right now, it's still looking bullish. And here is Netflix. I had this orange trend line right here. Still been respecting it the last few days. And boom, explosive move to the upside. Clearing the fib level, 624.3 was the fib level. We got a resistant level around 630.5ish. It's trying to gap above it right now. So if it could stay above 630.5, clear 632 to put 634 plus in play, holy moly, it's gonna get bullish. When would I get bearish? When we break back below 626 and 624. Break down those levels, then I would switch back to bears. But as of right now, even Netflix is kind of looking bullish, guys. Microsoft, I don't see as much confident of a bounce. I can't say with as much confident for a bounce with Netflix I can say with Microsoft, because that candle's looking funny. Yes, it's at a critical support level. Not seeing the strong reaction from the bulls. So yeah, it's got to get above 421 and it's got to clear and recapture 424. Got this downtrend line that I just made right here. That's around 426.4, which is also a confluence with my 1.236 fib level. So we understand what the bull case is for Microsoft. Clear those levels, 421 and 424, and I would favor more upside up to 426.3. 426.3 clears. Possible bottom is in. Now, if we break down that 419.5-ish level, bearish, we're heading down. 418, 415.7 or lower would be in play. Possibly down to 412. Possibly. Here is Google. Still above that 155.3-ish level. Didn't break it down. They tried. Bears tried. If we could clear 157 tomorrow, that would be bullish follow through. It's very interesting to see if it could happen because the RSI is pretty overbought. But let's see. If you clear that level, don't argue with the price action. Oh, but the RSI, it don't matter the RSI. It matters what the price action say. So 157 clears, 158.8 or higher would be in play. I would switch back to bearish below 155.3 or 154, putting 152.8, 150.3, and 147.3 in play. And here is Meta testing that pink trend line for the third time. Can they break out? Can they break out? Got to get above 508 to break out. That will put 510 and 512 in play, possibly higher if we get that breakout. When would I get bearish? If we break back below 506.3, 505, and 502.5. Break down those levels, I would be bearish and favor a nice move to the downside. This is Donald Trump stock right here. It look like it's consolidating. Couple of inside candles here on the daily chart. Double inside candle setup. So here's the plan, guys. If 53 clears, look to long. We should get a nice move to the upside, okay? If, well, I do got support at 48.5, and then there's support at 45.4. If those two support levels fail, look too short. You guys know the plan? You guys know the plan? Here is Bitcoin. Look like it's consolidating a bit right now. We did get that nice drop. You know, nice drop, breaking down fib levels. But right now, it looked like it's running out of strength to the downside. But it's trying to gather it. It's consolidating. Is it for the upside or to the downside? We will see. The price action will reveal the answer. If the answer is to the upside, 67.3K must clear. If it does, look to long or whatever you do. And that should put more upside in play. Possibly back up to 71K. And if 71K clears, a bottom is in. Now, if it's to the downside, 65.7K and 64.5K must fail. There is a fib level of 63.8K as well. But overall, I would be bearish below 64.5K. Possibly, I would favor 60K or lower to be tested again. All right, guys, let's look at dog pool. 49% of activity came at 519.25. How much was it? About 1.1 billion. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, this is definitely worth knowing. That's where the dog pool levels are, where the big money is, you know, messing with their money at. 100K premiums or above. SPY is bearish right now. Yeah, let's see if we'll get followed through on that. QQQ is bearish as well. And here's IWM. It agrees it's bearish. People's buying puts apparently. How about the individual stocks? It's still bullish. Okay, still bullish. Hey, they could be what's it called? I don't know. I forgot. We'll talk about it later. But Tesla's bearish. Well, Tesla's bearish. There's Apple is bullish as well. AMD is bullish. Amazon is oh yeah, it's bullish. Let's see what Netflix is. It's bullish. Good for Netflix. Microsoft is bullish. Google is bullish. Meta is bullish. Donald Trump stock. What is it called? DJT, right? It's bullish. And for Bitcoin, we need to look at Beto. Nothing for Beto. Mara. I don't even know why I checked Mara. Someone told me to check Mara. I just checked it. It's bearish and Coin. And Coin is bullish. So we're getting a little mixed reaction here with the crypto stuff, which is typical, especially when it's in consolidation mode like this. All right, guys. So I hope you guys found value in this video. I appreciate you guys being here a lot. And definitely consider joining my Discord, man. Let's be family. Let's really be family and be part of the Sheep's Den. It'll mean a lot to me, man. Other than that, have a great evening. Peace.